All right, cool. So my name is Zikora. Once again, I've been investing and trading for since 2019 September 15. That's when I really got into the industry of financial literacy. And ever since then, I started asking myself, like, man, if I imagine if I knew this prior to, this age and time that I am right now. So I chose to just take it upon myself to be able to go out there and educate every single person that I do have the chance to educate in order for them to be able to elevate and grow with me on a daily basis. And before I go any further, if you can turn your camera on, that would be great so that we can, engage with each other. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, that's totally fine. But I would appreciate if I can see the faces of the individuals that I'm communicating with. I see over 5 people on this call today, and it's super, super exciting. So what you're looking at right now is probably the chart, which you don't have to worry about right now. I just wanted to just at least have I'm gonna go over in just different tabs. What's going on, Mr. Jeff? Definitely good seeing you. So what I'm gonna be going over is just really showing you guys that every single information about this market is online, right? So, like I said, we're gonna go over some definitions, and after the definitions, we're gonna go over, you know, how much liquidity is in each of these markets, and right after that, we can then go into any Q&A sessions before my partner comes in here and talks about the credit side of things, if it makes it in time just enough for us to make it. Okay, so first thing we're going to be going over is what is the stock market. And I want you guys to realize that I'm being so transparent. That way it doesn't look like I'm actually making up information. I'm literally putting it up right here in real time for you guys to see, like, man, this actually information is out there. So in other words, let's pick up some images because sometimes images tell stories better, right? So as we can see right here, a stock market is a set of exchanges and other venues where shares of publicly held companies are bought and sold. That's the first thing, right? So it's like, wow. So basically, I'm buying and selling publicly held companies like my good sis, Chibuzo, right? Let me make sure I got the name correctly. Yes, Chibuzo, mentioned earlier. Any questions about that? Drop a one in the chat if you understand what exactly the stock market is, on just from a simplistic definition standpoint. All right, all right, all right. Perfect. Now, let's go over now to the cryptocurrency market. I know you guys probably never saw this one coming, huh? You're probably like, wow, he's really taking his time to find the definition of all these markets for us because, yes, I want to show you guys this on Google. Google has the answers. I'm not making nothing up. A cryptocurrency or crypto is a digital currency designed to work as a medium of exchange through a computer network, not are reliant on any central authority, such as a government or a bank, to uphold or maintain it. It is a decentralized system for verifying that parties to a transaction have the money they claim to have, eliminating the need for traditional intermediaries, such as banks, when funds are being transferred between two entities. Does anybody have any questions of what exactly cryptocurrency is? It's basically an online coin or crypto or currency that individuals can be able to leverage to make purchases and expenses, buying and selling it, except that they don't have any control by the banks or the government. Right? Now, fast forward, drop a 2 in the chat if you understand the definition of a cryptocurrency. That way we can move on to the last one. Drop a 2 in the chat if you have any questions, if you understood what crypto, at least the introduction of it, if you have an idea of what that is. I should see five no's and 5 2's in there. Okay, perfect. I take that. Now let's pull up the last one, right? Which is the foreign exchange. What is the foreign exchange market? Right? Now, what is the foreign exchange market? Right? Foreign exchange, in parentheses, FOREX or FX, is the trading of one currency for another. Like really, 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 really simple, right? And who are the people that participate in these markets? Like the foreign exchange, for example. You have the central banks, you have companies, you have individuals like myself, like yourself, you have different brokerage, you have commercial banks, and you have institutional investors. So if I'm over here asking myself, like, wow, so you're telling me that not only does individuals participate in this market, but the government and the banks? It's insane. Drop a 3 in the chat if you have a little bit of comprehension of what exactly, the foreign exchange market is. Drop a 3 in the chat. Drop a 3, drop a 2, drop a 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. All right, perfect. So now moving on, right? Moving on. Now, how much is it worth? So how much is the stock market worth? As you can see, the stock market, the total market capitalization of the US stock market is currently at $40,511,838 million as of December 31st, 2022. Isn't that insane how much money is actually in this market? And that's just one market, the stock market. Who doesn't want a piece of that? Drop a 1 in the chat if you want a piece of that 40 million. Drop a 1 in the chat if you want a piece of that 40 million. Uh-oh. 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 I see some people dropping 1s in the chat. I know I want a piece too, right? But guess what? It gets even more interesting. Let's look up how much the cryptocurrency is worth, right? So how much is the crypto market worth? The global cryptocurrency market cap today is $1.16 trillion. So we went from 40 million to $1.16 trillion. Drop a 2 in the chat if you want to tap into that. Drop a 2 in the chat if you want to tap into some cryptocurrency money. Oh, I see one person dropping 4.2s on there. Okay, Mr. John. Nobody else want to tap into that 1.6, 1.16. It's okay. I got you. Mr. John. I'm gonna tap in with you. Last market. How much is the FOREX market worth? FOREX, or foreign exchange, is the largest financial market in the world. It is a decentralized market where currencies are traded 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. The Forex market is worth trillions of dollars with an estimated daily turnover of more than $6.6 trillion in 2022. So we went from 40 million in the stock market. And we also have access to the cryptocurrency market that is $1.16 trillion. And last but not the least, we have the foreign exchange market that is worth $6.6 trillion on a daily basis. Wow. I am mind blown right now. I am literally mind blown. Who's mind blown with me right now? I see you, Mr. John. I really see you. I really see you because it's mind blowing. Exactly. Right. So my question is, what are we willing to do to gain the knowledge that we need to access this market? Are we just looking to make money? Or are we looking to learn the skill set so that we can be able to fish on a daily basis? Are we just looking to be fed, or are we trying to figure out how to cook the recipe so that I can eat every day? What's the question? What's the answer to that question based off our thought process right now? Can somebody just unmute themselves and really just let me know what you're thinking in their head right now based on what I just gave them, the information I just gave? Can somebody just share with me your thought on the information I just gave? Literally. Anybody? Let me see. Chibuzo, now that you know a little bit more on how much exactly is actually in the stock market, what is your mind telling you?
I'm thinking go bigger because I do have money invested it, but now seeing this all in context, it's feel like, oh, I can do more than what I'm doing now.
Right? Mr.
Yes.
Jeff, tell me something. What is your mind telling you now that you hear this information? Like, oh my gosh.
To be honest, it's I mean, it's something that I've kind of always thought, but it just seems more accessible.
It's so much capital in here too. Mr. John, tell me. I mean, I know you said you're at work, but if you can just quickly unmute yourself. Well, if it said stronger belief on endless opportunities. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And you know, when I found this information back in 2019, that's the reason why I started running like a chicken without a neck. I said, wait, you're telling me I have access to, if we do the math, 6.6 plus 1.16 plus 40 million, that's over $8 trillion circulating every single day. Over $8 trillion circulating every single day. And I'm like, what? I could have access to this. And then on top of that, I can turn it into a whole business, because now I can learn how to trade and multiply my own income from the comfort of my home. So now, guys, my question is, how many of us here actually want to learn the skill set of trading, the art of trading, really learn how to analyze the market, really learn what it takes to really tap into all these markets one by one? Who's willing, who actually wants to learn? Because it's not just like Chibuzo said, she invests, but she didn't know what she was investing into, right, Chibuzo? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And now that you have an idea that, man, this is a lot bigger than I thought it would, it was. What do you think your next step should be? Do you think is like, okay, man, I need to learn about this, or you know what, I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing? What are your thoughts?
I think as well as like learning more about it, I feel like I should invest on a basis, like every month just to like compound interest.
Absolutely, right? But then if you don't even know why the market is moving the way it's moving, would you even know when to get into those investments? Or do you think it's just, okay, it's okay, I'm gonna just keep throwing my money in there and hope for the best?
Oh no, absolutely. Learning about why the market is doing the way it's doing helps, gives an advantage.
Absolutely, right? So, now my next thing is, obviously, like I said, I have one of my partners gonna come in here and really share some thoughts on how you can be able to leverage credit. But before we do that, what I'm going to do is pretty much just go on the chart real quick, and I want you guys to do me a favor. I want you guys to pick any pair. It could be a stock, it could be a foreign exchange, it could be a cryptocurrency, and it could be a metal of choice. So that way we can go ahead and look at it. So that way I can show you guys a little bit of what it looks like to analyze the market. And then I could talk about, getting access to, the educational side of things, and, accessing my course if you decide to. So just pick a pair, pick a currency, pick whatever it is, and let's go over it together and break it down. Somebody just throw something out there. Maybe Chibuzo can tell us one of the things that she's invested in, and that way we can go over it together.
I've invested in Tesla.
everybody, everybody invested in Tesla, huh? Okay. Anybody else has another particular stock or currency that they want me to go over with them? Let's see. Tesla. Let's go over to Tesla real quick. I'm actually really excited, guys. I haven't done this for anybody in a few weeks to months to years, and I'm super excited to get back in the game and just start educating again, because it's been a while. I love what I do, and I just want to make sure that everybody understands that I'm doing it, because I want to make sure that everybody gets to the next level. And if the least I can do is contribute in some kind of knowledge, I'll do that all day. All right, so Tesla. All right, so right now, Tesla is doing what Tesla does, right? You know, at the end of the day, it's very interesting. But I would say coin. What coin? Not drop the coin in there. I'll go over it with you. Right. So right now, Tesla obviously has been running. You know, the highest point that it's got into so far is $413 per share. But that's the last time it was over there was in November 2021. But up until January 2023, it's been reducing in value and dropped all the way down to $101 dollars per share. But as of right now, it's skyrocketed back to $213 per share. So give or take, you know, within the next few weeks to months to years, what can potentially happen is if price at the level that it is right now is strong enough to hold, and hold in the sense of, say, for example, you know, if price was to just maintain this level, you know, it can be able to, what do you call it? Either continue to appreciate in value from where it is right now, or it can get to this area, this price level of 213 and reduce again. Because right now it has a really solid demand zone, right? And if price is strong enough and the buyers are really in compliance, then it can potentially skyrocket up into 213 again. And if care is not taken, well, if care is taken and Tesla is doing what it's supposed to do, and everybody believes that it's going to continue to appreciate, it can break above that price level and appreciate up until that level, and maybe give or take, it might just reduce again to continue going bullish. But let's just say it's not strong enough to hold at that price level, at this level right here. Let's just say it's not strong enough to hold at that level. Then what can potentially happen is when it does get to that level, it can potentially go and reduce again back to anywhere between 129 to 101 or even 64, because it hasn't been back there in a while. In order for it to continue to go, I appreciate even more again. So these are all potentials for, you know, Tesla. But at the same time, the only reason why I'm confident in saying this is because I understand what the market is doing, and I will know when to get in and where to get out. But let me see. Coinbase. Okay, so Coinbase is a platform, but if you want to look it up itself, we can see. So let's see. Coinbase. So this is Coinbase, right? So if you're talking about investing in Coinbase itself, then as of right now, it's definitely been struggling, okay? But if you are saying investing in coins in Coinbase, then that's possible as well. But right now, as you can see, Coinbase is at a solid zone right now where, you know, within the next few months, only God knows what's going to happen, in the sense of if it will continue to appreciate or depreciate. And what I mean by that is, so back in 2022, June 1st, it appreciated up to 114 per coin, like, you know, dollars per, you know, investment into Coinbase. And it got up there in August. And then between August of 2022 and January 3rd, 2023, it depreciated back up onto $46, right? And obviously within the same months, within the same range, it appreciated back up to 86, you know, as of March, and now we're just struggling within that zone. So give or take, within the next few weeks to a month 2 years or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I don't predict the market. I just move with it. It can potentially break above to retrace again and continue its bullish run, or it could just decide to break below. Sorry, delete that real quick. Right, delete that. Come below in order for it to either continue going bearish. But that's just all depends on what exactly it wants to do. I can't, like I said, I can't predict the market. I can only move with it. And so far, so good. It's in a consolidation zone where I really don't know what it's going to do, but over time, it's going to continue to expose itself. Great question. So now my question to you guys is, what are your thoughts with just the little that I've shared with you guys today? Was that helpful a little bit? Do you see how fun it can be when you know what you're doing in the market? You can actually have a conversation. Right, Chibuza, did you understand anything I was talking about on there? Absolutely, right? Very helpful. I need to study more. I know you need to study more. So the next thing I'm gonna throw in there, guys, I just wanted to just show you guys that I have a little bit of experience under my belt and I'm here to help. So I'm gonna be sharing over my course. And it's a 5-day course, and it's nothing too crazy. It's just something I put together that I believe can help the next generation of people in order for them to be successful the way they want to be successful. And shout out to God for inspiring me to create this educational platform called Z-Bond Academy, where I get to really share my knowledge of wealth with every single individual who wants to take that investment into themselves, for them to, really get to the next level and make sure that they are on track to where they need to be. So I'm going to be sharing my screen real quick. Boom. Right. So can you guys all see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen. All right, perfect. So now when it comes to what we do over here, it's not just limited to foreign exchange. I just titled it Forex trading, because it's the most liquidated market. It has the most money. But what I'm teaching you can help you tap into any market of choice. Okay. So on day one, we're going to be going over just some basic themes. Addressing the Forex market is various players, overview of currency pairs, understanding market cycles, basic terminologies, introduction to foreign exchange. Number two, day two is going to be some technical analysis, just understanding price charts, candlesticks, things like that, technical indicators and how to use them, chart patterns, trend analysis, identifying support and resistance, all that good stuff. Day three is going to be some fundamental things, things like that. And then we're going to put some strategies together for day four. And then last but not the least, we're just going to go over some advanced stuff. And then we're just going to wrap up. Okay, so this is going to be just 5 days of extensive, grind together. But the reason I felt like sharing that is that way you guys can at least see it visually. But my question to you guys is that something you guys want to take advantage of? For those who can speak. For those who cannot speak, just type in the chat. Of course, okay. I see one person said, of course. Yes. Anybody else want to take advantage of that? Anybody else want to take advantage of that? Chubuzo, how you feeling? Is this some good information that you're hearing?
Yes.
Awesome. And what if I told you that it's not free? Would that chase you away from the call? Would that chase you away from the call? Because I'm gonna tell you this. I remember when some people, I was giving them free information, and guess what they did? Guess what they did? Tossed it. Didn't appreciate it. I was literally begging them to want to take themselves seriously. So today, yes, there's a course in place, and obviously it comes at a token investment into yourself of $599. But I'm not here to take your money. I'm here to say, look, if you want it, you can take advantage of it. But I also have a free educational platform that I share on YouTube, which I'm also going to pull up in just a second. I have free content on YouTube, right? And basically what I do on there is just share some of the things that I do on a daily basis in those markets. So I'm going to be sharing my screen just a little bit. Boom. Boom. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So this is my free YouTube channel. And I haven't posted in a month because I've just been a lot more busier, but now that I'm getting back in the groove of things, we're about to really, really, really take off. And I want to make sure that every single person on this call today feels appreciated and feels welcomed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a small group chat where I'm going to be posting everything that I'm going to make it a group chat for us to be able to, give our thoughts on what I can be able to share for free content. But if you want my personal one-on-one to get into my VIP chat, I'm gonna also grant access to that once the individual wants to make that investment in themselves of $599, just to get not only 5 days of my time, but also lifetime mentorship, right? So what does that mean? It means, say for example, after the 5 days is done, and if you have more questions, guess what you can do? Guess what you can do? Let me see what somebody put in the chat. He said, keep bothering me. Not bother me, but yes, you have access to me 25/8. We're going to continue to build our relationship. We're going to continue to be there for each other. This is not a it's not a one time, type of activity where, oh, 5 days and that's it. No, you have my partnership. You have me on standby every single day. Whenever you do your market chart ups, you can always send it to me. That way I can be able to see how I can, positively critique, your analysis in order for us to know how we can, get you from this level to the next level. Okay, so you have lifetime mentorship, you have lifetime membership, and you're going to have my personal cell phone number to always call me, text me, email me, all that good stuff, because that's what we're here to do. So if you think that $599 is a lot, best believe that once everything is done and you get to learning, what you're about to make will be way more than what you paid to learn the skill set, because of the fact that it's going to change your life forever if you just apply it every single day. A lot of people go to school to become doctors and probably even drop out along the way, but then they've paid the school thousands of dollars just to get in debt and not finish school. But I'm giving you an opportunity to be able to learn something I can, give you an opportunity to make way more in life by just investing a one-time activation, a one-time investment, a one-time payment, whatever you want to call it, into yourself to learn a skill set that can give you access to trillions of dollars every single day. When my mentor told me about this, I invested over $10,000 just to learn this skill set, if I'm going to be honest with you. Over $10,000. And now that I'm at this point, I'm willing to give it back for zero to nothing. Literally, $500, $600 is really nothing. For somebody who invested over $10,000 just to learn the skill set, I'm not even talking about the money that was made out of it. That was a lot, right? But I'm willing to give it back to the community at such a low cost. And I'm also willing to give them a relationship that I can always have with me for the rest of their lives. So it's amazing. It's amazing to see. And I'm just here and I'm beyond grateful for you guys to even have access to me, to be able to learn with me and grow with me on this journey. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that each and every single person on this call, as long as they better themselves to do the work that comes with it, we're going to rise to the top together. So right now, I'm going to give the last 10 minutes of this call, because my goal was to end it within an hour, which we're right on track with. So I'll give the last 10 minutes for anybody who has any questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Any questions, doesn't matter how small. It could be about the market. It could be about my experience. It could be about, your thoughts when it comes to, having access to my course. It could be anything. What's your business email? It was on the course, but I'm gonna type it right now in the group chat. Right. So, and once I change the email to an actual a different email, I'm gonna send it out. But as of right now, you guys can definitely utilize that email to reach out to me. Any other questions? Chiboza, you were very, very active. What's your question? Or what are your thoughts? Was this helpful? Do you want me to keep doing this? What do you want to see next? All right, all right. Time is ticking. I don't want to hold you guys up.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm sorry. There's a siren going on. I had to wait till they passed by.
Oh,
But I actually enjoyed today's session. I learned a lot. I didn't really know much about cryptocurrency besides it being very volatile. So I know that there's opportunity for me to invest there. And it's not just limited to the stock market itself because there's cash flow everywhere.
and that, my friend, is the reason why you're gonna get to the next level, because what I'm gonna be teaching you, you can use it to tap into any market of choice, cryptocurrency, foreign exchange, stocks, you name it. Once you learn the skill to know how to become a doctor and perform surgery, all that money you're gonna pay is gonna be worth it, because now you're gonna be making way more. Hopefully that helps. Any other comments, questions, emotions, jokes, anything I want to talk about? All right. So with that being said, I'm going to drop a Calendly in the group chat for every person that wants to set up one-on-one calls with me, so that we can talk more. Like I said, I don't need your money. I don't want your money. But if you see the value in what I'm providing you with, then we can make things shake. So I sent my email. I also sent out a link right there. So the link is going to be provided to you guys to be able to book one-on-one sessions with me, for you to be able to, have access to me anytime, any day. So if you ever have any questions, any comments, any emotions, any jokes, anything like that, just click on that Calendly and book a one-on-one session with me, so that way we can be able to schedule a different meeting, so that we can talk. Like I say, nobody's saying put money up right now, but what I'm saying is you can always talk with me, right? Even if it's a question about the market, I'm here to provide you the insight that you need. I'm not just here to be able to just take something from you, because that's not what we're here to do. We're here to give, to pour into people and make sure that every single person is progressing in life. And for those who want access to my YouTube channel, here it is as well. You can definitely click on that. So most of my videos are under the live stream, because I just go live and broadcast the live. But if you guys want, what do you guys think about making a group chat with 3 of us, 4 of us, 5 of us, and then we can grow together? What do you guys think about that? Let's do it. Okay. Chibuza, what do you think? Great idea. Okay, perfect. So do me a favor. I want you guys to text me 424-262-725. Okay. Shoot me a text and I'll make the group chat, and then we can work together to see how I can be able to help you guys on your journey. So shoot me a text about right now, pretty much, and I'm gonna lock you guys in, and then we will go from there. Any other questions and comments so that I can wrap up and end the call? Nope. Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. I don't know, Jeff, you have anything to share before I get off? Because I know we're the one person I didn't get to speak, and I want to make sure you get the chance to. Shibbles, I got you.
It's just really loud in here. I was just trying to listen.
Oh, okay, got it. You have
I'm at
any
the barber.
comments, brother?
Huh?
You have any comments, questions, anything?
Oh no, I was just taking notes. Really, I have a lot more. It's just telling me how much I don't know. Do more research.
Exactly. So, and that's why I want to create this group chat with 4 of us, so that way we can be able to have that circle. That way, if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me, and then we can even make this a thing where we get on Zoom once in a while. You can have your friends come up, pull up, and then they can join us. Things like that. I want to really open it to the public, so that way we can really have that coalition going within each other, to be able to help other people. How does that sound, guys?
Sounds good to me.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to make the group chat right after this, so that way we can be able to have access to each other. It's going to be on Telegram. So if you don't have Telegram, please download Telegram. Give me a number 1 if you got that instruction, please. Everybody download Telegram, please. Every single person. All right, perfect. Once you download Telegram, I got you. Okay, I'm going to add it into the group chat. I'm going to make the group chat before 7 p.m. tonight. And then that way I can make the group chat for us, and we get in there, we could begin to have fun with each other. I'm going to start with you guys to help the masses. Sounds good?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your thoughts. Let's rock and roll, baby, because the sky is not our limit, but the beginning of our success. And the only reason why we can, and we never look down on anybody unless we're willing to pick them up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you guys in our next session. I'll probably make this a once a week thing. We get on Zoom and we chat with each other and ask each other questions and help each other out. Sounds good? Bye for now, guys. Love you guys so much. Have a blessed one.